What is up and what is good, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I'm SoCalShaolin. I'm gonna be doing some thrifting today. It's something I've been doing pretty much most of my life, and nowadays for the past 20 years I've been kind of thrifting, to just find things to flip for extra cash or for the collection, because we always do find stuff for the collection as well. You just gotta look hard. You don't always find stuff. It's a treasure hunt when you go thrifting. It's been a while since I've done a thrifting video here on my channel. But if you guys enjoy it, please let me know if you want to see more of these, because we thrift, my girlfriend and I, we thrift 2-3 times a week anyway, so we're already doing it. We just don't always film it. So like I said, if you guys enjoy it, please let me know. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, welcome. Definitely hit the subscribe button to keep up with my future hunting videos, toy hunting mainly on the channel, and also you can go back and check out my past videos. So let's get this hunt started. Thrifting today. I was gonna say toy hunting, but we do look for toys when we're out thrifting. So let's come on in and join. So we're going voiceover for this thrifting adventure. Most of the thrift stores here in this area seem to always want to put music on, blaring in the speakers. But as you can see here, I always hit up every section of the thrift store. You never know what you're gonna find. When it comes to the movie section, I always try to find out of print movies and even video games here in this section. Those are some of the things you want to look out for if you're not experienced thrifter. But those of you that do, you know what to look for. I usually try to hit up the toy section first because I am a toy collector, and this particular one here always has a lot of bins, so I always want to dig through. Here's an awesome find here. This is a Wii remote, a Luigi special edition one for the Wii. Very cool find there for $2. And you always want to search at the very bottom. You can see there's lots of baggies here with toys. A couple times I've found vintage Star Wars figures, just throwing in baggies of random action figures or toys. So you always want to check everything out. You just, like I said, you never know what you're gonna find. Just one of the things that I like about thrifting. Always looking for stuff we can keep for the collection or flip for a little profit, and always use those profits to fund the collection back. The least gotta take out of my own wallet to buy stuff for the collection, the better. Alright guys, I am out of the first thrift store. Like I said, I might hit up another one right now, but like I said, you don't always find stuff at thrift store, but I did manage to find 2 things which I'll show you guys when I get home. All right everyone, we're gonna try one more thrift store, see if we can find anything to take home to flip or for the collection. Here we are in the next location. I'm making my way to the back, the toy section. Like I said, I usually try to hit this section up first. Lots of plushies here. And this one also likes to put a bunch of toys in baggies. So I'm going to sift through here, see if I can find anything, because you never know what kind of cool stuff they're going to throw in the baggies. They just seem to put all kinds of stuff in there. There's lots of Disney figures in that one. There's even some pop figures like the one you see there. But I'm going to keep on searching. I also like to check out the doll section, because you never know, you might find some vintage Barbies down there or anything. Board games are always cool to look through. I do collect vintage board games, so I'm always on the lookout for old board games like that. Here's a nice little collection of Coca-Cola stuff. A lot of stuff from the 90s. I know a lot of collectors are big into Coca-Cola, which is why they put out this section here. Books. I'm always, one of the main things that I look for in books is for Goosebumps. I'm always trying to pick up Goosebumps books, particularly the original ones from the 90s. I'm trying to collect all of them. I think they made like 60 something, I'm not sure, like 62 books I believe. Here's a New Kids for 75 cents. It's very cool. You want to deck your room on in 90s stuff. That's a nice little pickup there. This particular Thor cup was a promo item from 7-Eleven, so it was kind of like a Slurpee promo cup, and they do sell for about $15-20 on eBay, and they knew it too, because I think it was priced at $12. Definitely not something good to find to flip. Here's an awesome find right here, the Little Monsters novelization. Very cool find right here. Definitely taking that one home. Love Little Monsters. Fred Savage, Howie Mandel. That's a classic from my youth right there. And like I said, always looking out for Goosebumps books. I'm trying to complete that collection. This Goosebumps book right here, this is one of the not the remake, but they re-released these in the 2000s. You see, that's not one of the original ones right there. And I already have that one anyway, so that one was put back. Here's a very cool vintage Mickey vinyl bank. I actually already have that one in the collection. It was being sold for $5, which is about what it sells for online. So not just because it's old and vintage, you know, it's gonna sell for a lot of money. Even rare stuff, not everything that's rare sells for a lot of money. It's all about demand, you know, how many people are looking for that Mickey Mouse or those vintage cups that you just saw right there. We're gonna keep on looking. One of the things they always have at their stores are creepy dolls. I am back home in the toy room right now, about to show you my pickups. The video clips and all the pickups I'm about to show you today were from the last 2 weeks of thrifting. I try to hit up the thrifts maybe 2-3 times a week. I used to hit up the flea markets a lot, but I just haven't woken up early enough to hit them up on the weekends. But I'm going to definitely try to start that up again. A lot of great finds at the flea markets as well. So like I said, the past 2 weeks is all these pickups. And then you saw there in the video, I did pick up this Wii remote. It's a special like Luigi edition. These things sell for like 30 bucks on average. I've seen some go for like 40 on eBay, but this one might actually stay in the collection because we do have a Wii and it's always cool having another one. We'll probably all be fighting over this Luigi remote. And some of the things that we tend to find a lot at thrift stores are books, vintage books and plushies as well. Like I said, I don't always record when I'm out there. A lot of times, you know, when you record, that's when you kind of slow down when you're searching for stuff. So a lot of times I first look before I start recording, because besides, you don't want someone to come from behind and snatch something up from you. But here's some plushies that I found. We do collect, like, especially 80s plushies. My girlfriend loves these. The girl ones, there's a lot of girl plushies, but we also find we found Alvin and the Chipmunks before. Very cool. These are from the 80s, Care Bears. I believe this one was $1 for the little one, and the same thing for this big one. So very cool little 80s plushies here. And those were not caught on camera, like I said. Don't always record. And a whole bunch of books. Like, I just have stacks of books down here I'm about to show you. Very cool books, some of which you saw in the video, like this cool novelization of the Little Monsters movie. Very cool right here. Love me some Little Monsters. We got pictures here in the front, or in the middle I should say, from the movie. Fred Savage, Howie Mandel as Maurice the monster, right? And then these I just recently picked up on a hunt we did today. This whole bunch of Snoopy books right here. These are cool. I used to check these out in the library growing up. Very cool. Got a whole bunch of them, and pretty much it's a collection of the comic strips. You see your, I think these are from the 70s, 1971. Looks like 72. So 72, they're all from like the early 70s, which is very cool. Love me some Peanuts, the Peanuts gang. And then the other books you saw in the video right there were a lot of these like 80s ones. You got this Garfield Easter Bunny book, very cool. Just look, a soft cover. And I found all these. What was funny is all these were together. They must have just brought these guys out. Got some Cabbage Patch, Rainbow Bright, 2 Rainbow Bright books. These are hardcover books. These cool. The books usually stay in the collection, have a big library, big shelf full of books. Especially love these vintage books. And this is one I was pretty excited to find, was the Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, the official movie book, hardcover. This one is awesome right here, especially since I just recently completed the Robin Hood Prince of Thieves action figure toy line. If you're a regular channel, watch my toy hunts, you saw I just recently picked up the playset, the Sherwood Forest playset. So very cool to add this one to the collection. You know, we'll flip through here real quick. You guys can see some of the cool stuff. It's a lot of like behind the scenes things. You got bios on the actors and stuff, but just cool, you know. They used to do this a lot for movies, especially in the 90s. They used to do these movie companion books. I remember buying the Batman Returns one at the movie theater, which was cool. And then this one was another one we found today. And this is the Small Soldiers official movie book. Another one, we're just talking about the Robin Hood one. So this is the Small Soldiers one. Very cool movie, Small Soldiers. Cult classic, I guess. The action figures have actually risen in price. They used to be real cheap, and now they're very sought after for some reason. People started wanting Small Soldiers, man. They got nostalgic for them. But very cool. Small Soldiers is awesome toy line and movie. Awesome movie. This pickup right here is something I picked up at the Goodwill. This is a pirate ship. Very cool pirate ship. This is made by Chap May. If you guys remember when Toys R Us stores were open, the big Toys R Us stores, they used to have like a kind of like a bootleg type of toy line in the aisles, which were much cheaper. They usually resembled something from like the main line, one of the main toy brands, right? So this is a pirate ship. They have like a whole pirate set with pirates and like creatures. So this is very cool. It's pretty big, as you can see. This one was, I believe, sticker still on here. It was $5.99 at the Goodwill, so it's not bad. I think I've seen some of these sell on eBay for like 20 bucks, 30 bucks. And then, you know, it's pretty big, so it would be a good amount of shipping on this one. But I'm gonna hold on to this one for now because I do have the entire collection of Pirates of Dark Water. I also have the pirate ship. It's called the Wraith. I haven't put it together, and once I do, maybe I think this would be kind of a cool companion piece to that one. I could have like the good guys in Pirates of the Dark Water on the Wraith, and then maybe the villains could be on this one side by side. I think it would be kind of a cool display piece. What do you guys think? I think it would be pretty cool. But very awesome right there. It's got this cool skeleton here in the front with this trident. Very awesome. And now for the last pickup I'm about to show you. This is my favorite one. This one I found yesterday thrifting at one of the AMVETS thrift stores here. There's so many thrift stores here in San Diego. AMVETS is one of them. They got tons of locations here. I don't know how it is at your guys' thrift stores, but here, and I think it's kind of the same everywhere, but a lot of them, they're starting to price things accordingly. They look things up so they kind of know what stuff is worth, and a lot of stuff does slip through the cracks and gets thrown on into the aisles and the bins for cheap. But a lot of the things that they price more expensive because they look it up online and they think it's worth more, they always put those in the back, like behind the counter, or they have like glass display cases by the registers. That's where they put like their valuable items, or the ones they think are valuable. So that's where I found this guy right here. We're checking out, I think we were buying like some of the books or something else. I don't even remember. But this guy was sitting on a shelf behind the cash register, very high up. And that is a talking Pee Wee Herman doll. This thing is amazing. Very clean, perfect condition. The voice box does not work on it, unfortunately, as you can see here. It doesn't work. I think these could be fixed. Can be fixed. I don't think there's probably videos, but I don't know if I'm gonna try to fix it or not. But it makes an awesome display piece. These things sell on average for like $30 loose on eBay. I just think it's a nice display piece, just in the condition it's in. For being over 30 years old, this is very awesome. Pee Wee, I was a huge fan of Pee Wee Herman. Love Pee Wee's Playhouse, watch it all the time. What is it? Big Top Pee Wee, the one where he's in the circus, and Pee Wee's Big Adventure with the bike. Large Marge. You know, it's awesome. Love this movie. Cult classic for sure. Pee Wee Herman. That's gonna do it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of my thrift haul. A lot of this stuff is gonna stay in the collection, and then what I do decide to put for sale, I'll put it up on eBay and flip it, and that's how I fuel this collection habit, right? I find stuff for cheap, flip it, and then I use those profits to, you know, buy something from like a toy store, a comic shop, a convention. You know, the least I gotta pull out of my pocket to buy something for the collection, the better. So that's one of the ways I use thrifting to help fund the collection, which is awesome. Like I said, let me know down below if you want to see more of these videos. I'll definitely put more out, as I'm already hunting a few times a week at thrift shops. Hopefully I can start hitting up some flea markets as well on the weekends, at least twice a month. But thanks again for watching, everybody. If this was your first time tuning in, consider subscribing to the channel, and that way you can keep up with my featured toy hunting videos and thrifting videos whenever I put these out. I am on Instagram as well at SoCalShaolin. If you want to support the channel even more, I'll leave a link down below in the description for my merch store. I finally have a merch store where I have SoCalShaolin t-shirts up for sale. If you want to support the channel that way, you want to rock some SoCalShaolin shirts when you go out hunting, go ahead and buy one, you know. But in no way means do you have to. All I really ask is support the channel by liking, commenting, and subscribing. That's the #1 way you can support me on the channel. Everything else is just, you know, like icing on the cake, man. Just thanks again, everybody, for your support and watching, tuning in. Leave comments down below, man. I get back to everybody. And until the next toy hunt, I'm SoCalShaolin. I am out. Good luck on everyone's toy hunts.